Hey everyone, welcome back. So, the CODM World Championship 2024 just ended, and huge congratulations to Elevate for their well-deserved victory. They played phenomenally, showcasing just how high the level of competition is in the eastern regions. But while we're celebrating Elevate's triumph, it's hard not to notice that Western teams are struggling to keep up, and it's not about skill. They're facing financial hurdles that make it tough to compete at the same level. As a CODM Esports fan, I love seeing intense, balanced competition, but when one side has a clear advantage, it's just not as thrilling. Today, we'll dig into why this imbalance exists and explore some solutions that could make CODM Esports a truly global competition. We'll also take a closer look at Valorant's esports system to see if CODM could adopt some of those strategies to build a stronger, more sustainable scene. If you're passionate about CODM like I am, stick around, because this is going to be an exciting discussion. First, let's talk about the challenges facing the CODM competitive scene, especially in Western regions. While teams in the East like those in India and Garena regions are thriving, Western teams such as Tribe Gaming and Luminosity Gaming are struggling financially. They often form rosters just months before big tournaments, with minimal financial support. This leaves players in a tough spot. Since they can't rely on esports alone, they often need other income sources to cover their basic living expenses, making it hard to dedicate full-time effort to practice and compete. In contrast, Eastern teams benefit from lower living costs and more stable sponsorships, which means they can provide players with better salaries and support. This disparity is creating a gap between East and West when it comes to the quality and performance of teams. One potential solution to this issue is adopting a partnership system, similar to what we see in other major esports like Valorant and League of Legends. This would provide financial stability for teams. Here's how it could work for CODM. Tournament organizers like ESL or Activision could partner with top organizations, offering annual funding to maintain their rosters and operations. Now, CODM might not need the same level of funding as those bigger games, but a smaller scale model could make a big difference. For example, Activision could provide about $200,000 to North American teams and around $60,000 to Indian teams, which are tailored to regional living costs. This kind of funding would help teams focus more on training and competing, rather than worrying about how to make ends meet. It also ensures long-term sustainability for the competitive scene, allowing the best teams to remain consistent. Another area that needs improvement is aligning the rank system with competitive play. One great idea, proposed by popular CODM content creator Bobby, is to overhaul the rank system to make it more similar to what we see in esports. By mirroring the rule sets and formats used in pro tournaments, players could relate more to the competitive experience. The introduction of a competitive mode that follows the esports rule set would be a game changer. In this mode, banned score streaks, operator skills, perks, and gun attachments would be consistent with the pro scene. This would create a direct correlation between how the game is played casually and competitively. For those who prefer the full chaos and variety of CODM, the existing public mode would still be available, with all features unrestricted. This split between a public and competitive mode would make it easier for aspiring pro players to practice in a more realistic, esports-like environment, helping them transition into pro play more seamlessly. Let's talk about gameplay complexity and bots in public matches. One common complaint is the excessive use of bots in public matches, which reduces the quality of the game experience. To address this, public matches should reduce bot usage significantly, maybe ensuring that over 90% of the players in a match are real people. Another idea is to introduce a casual ranking system for public matches. This would give players a sense of progression without the high stakes of ranked play, making public games more rewarding and engaging. At the same time, streamlining the competitive mode by limiting features according to the esports rule set would make the game easier to learn for new players. It would also simplify the pathway from casual play to competitive, allowing players to focus on mastering core skills without being overwhelmed by all the extra features in casual play. Now, what are the potential benefits of these changes? Simplification of the game. By aligning the competitive mode with the esports scene, the game would become easier to understand for new players, reducing the learning curve and improving player retention. Increased viewership. As the competitive mode mirrors pro play, more players would be interested in watching professional tournaments because they'd be familiar with the gameplay style. This would drive higher viewership, sponsorships, and overall investment in the scene. Better player development with a clear distinction between casual and competitive play, and financial support from a partnership system, players could focus more on improving their skills, leading to a stronger, more competitive esports scene. So, in summary, the CODM competitive scene is facing significant challenges, particularly in the West. But with solutions like a partnership system for financial stability, revamping the rank system, and reducing bots in public matches, we can create a more sustainable and exciting competitive environment. What do you think about these changes? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth esports content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.